Hello, Brenton with All Octane here. So my brother has a 2018 Hyundai Tucson, and he was visiting on his way to his new home in Maine. We were detailing the car a little bit, and we popped the hood to kind of blow out to the cowl area because we have a lot of trees, and I noticed that his coolant was pretty low. So check this out. Here's the coolant level, and you'll see that it's below the minimum line, and it should probably be right in the middle. Funny enough, I watched a YouTube video that said how to check the level of your Hyundai Tucson coolant, and it literally was a 28-second video just showing you exactly what I just showed you. No words, no music, nothing. But I digress. So I looked it up and I was like, Jamin, maybe we should get some coolant for your car. And so we looked at his manual and we read up on it, and we looked up some YouTube videos, and nothing was very clear or specific on what kind of fluid you're supposed to put in there. We had called a dealership local to my area, and we had asked them, can we stop by and top it off? And they said, you can try, but you probably should have an appointment. Well, since my brother is moving to Maine, he decided to book an appointment at a Maine dealership, at a Hyundai dealership, and they couldn't book him for another 2 weeks. So he has to drive from our house in Virginia to Maine in the next 2 days, put about almost 800 miles on it with that kind of coolant, unless we were to go buy coolant. But again, it doesn't specifically say what you're supposed to do. And come to find out, after a bunch of research, they recommend that you do a whole coolant flush rather than just top it off. You could put the water in it, the desalinated water, or the spring water. I forget what it's called off the moment, but distilled water. Thank you. My lovely wife is giving me feedback. You could put distilled water in there, but he is going to be heading to Maine, and if he does get the coolant flush, maybe they can flush it then, flush out the fluid, but you are supposed to put a ratio. So it was just kind of strange that you can't DIY stuff anymore. And it's not even almost like a right to repair issue. It's just they make it very difficult to know what fluid you're supposed to use and confidently put something in there so your whole car doesn't catastrophically blow up and overheat. I find that a little frustrating and a little disappointing, but hopefully he'll have enough coolant to get there. We are going to get him some distilled water, so in case something gets a little too hot, he can put something in to at least get him to his destination. And then hopefully in 2 weeks he'll be able to take it into the dealer and they can top it off for a coolant flush as they recommend, or do whatever they're supposed to do. But that is my vlog for today. I just thought I'd share those thoughts with you and how interesting it is on such a new vehicle, a 2018 Hyundai Tucson, that checking the coolant and trying to put coolant in yourself is much harder than what it should be. Until the next one, have a good one.